Welcome, Automation Tribe members. I've built a powerful API endpoint you can host on your own server, perfect for automators using N8N, make.com, or custom scripts. This tool helps you merge multiple video files and optionally swap out the audio track, all through a simple API call. I'll continue building more powerful API endpoints like this, tools you can self-host and integrate into your own automations. But I need your feedback. Leave a comment and tell me what kind of API you'd like to see next. If I don't see any comments or likes, I'll assume these tools aren't needed, and maybe you'd rather keep paying for external services instead. Now let me show you how it works. First, download the PHP file. You'll find it inside the paid community or the free community. Next, head over to your server. In my case, I'm using a basic VPS, nothing too powerful. I'll open the file manager and upload the PHP file into a subdomain, inside a new folder I've created called Video Merge. Once uploaded, I visit the link to that folder in my browser. The first time you access it, the script will automatically generate two folders it needs to operate. If anything goes wrong, like missing file permissions, you'll see the error messages directly in your browser, so you'll know what needs fixing. As you can see, once the page loads, it checks for a few basic requirements: FFmpeg status, PHP curl extension, folder permissions. If something is missing, like FFmpeg or the curl extension, you'll need to ask your server provider to install them for you. And when it comes to folder permissions, they usually need to be set to 755 or in some cases 777 to make the script readable. Let me show you an example. If I go into my file manager and change the permissions to something incorrect, then refresh the URL, you'll immediately see error messages. Now I'll revert those permissions back to the correct settings, and everything works again. Now, let me show you how to actually use this powerful API endpoint. I'll head over to N8N and create a new workflow. In this workflow, I'll start with a trigger. You can use whatever fits your setup. And then I'll add an HTTP request node. Next, I'll open the API endpoint link in my browser, scroll down, and copy the curl command provided in the documentation. Back in N8N, inside the HTTP request node, I'll click Import Curl and paste in the command from my clipboard. From here, you'll want to replace the default video URLs with your own. You can paste in as many video links as you need, 3, 4, even more. And the API will merge them in the order you specify. For this example, I'll keep it simple and use just 2 videos. Below that, you can also add an optional audio track, like a voiceover or background music. In my case, I'll add a voiceover. I've already generated an MP3 file using 11 Labs, and I'll paste in the public link right here. Now I'll execute the workflow and wait a few seconds. And just like magic, both videos and the audio track are merged into a brand new file. Now, let me show you the end result.
This is an API from Automation Tribe. It merges 2 or more videos, adds background music, and is easy to use. Just download the file and run a simple curl command.
That's it for this self-hosted API endpoint, a lightweight tool you can plug into your own automations using N8N, make.com, or custom scripts. I'll be releasing more API endpoints very soon, all designed to give you more control without relying on expensive third-party tools. If this was helpful, subscribe and leave a comment to tell me what kind of API you'd like next. Your feedback helps decide what I build.